Tarkwa Gold Fields. And no here pa ya brother ya kan ye ma miensa but here ma you to atiasi dwom no Tarkwa Gold Fields. Yes, the president of Ghana John Dramani my excellency say opportunity odi ama ye wa ma okwan se brabeji ade we okwa sa ade na on hwe ne first my ya gidi so obetima ye ho adwuma
Ghana for betima ye
2027 there say wa anya sa ade ndia ya kan ya send this be ko opposition adabi anu dia ye won ya ye to no say wa anya sa adwuma no
to opposition the language.
That's all. Obey, that's all.
We no ye say Sebi. And yes, Sebi, ya de was share Emma president. Masa, Mike. And yes, ya de was share Emma president. Because already president has shown the way. Already the minister has shown the way. And yang say the whole of Africa, same way to ye. Yeah, president and the kind coffee microphone by. So at least you're commending opinion for say a good boy will get a push. But near Minya Cano, Minya SCBB, Bruni Becker say sarcasm. Send a bear president who say, yeah, dear Libre and Shako, you'll be a Sebi higher pound.
Sure.
But the point we are saying is, Nasan Kame NDC pure mainly fab a Ibra. Sasa Ghana by San NDC Bana, and to wait Ghana Matantimame. Yahoo Juma MI. We cry Yasanka, a bind crown and Mayeska, near our demonstration. Wahoo, what can you say? But now, Bomakas never bet you.
Take you by your own words, by the automatic agreement. It's very important. It's very, very important. Because you talk about your words, our uncles are dying, our aunties are dying. What our purpose here is that our young brothers are back. They need jobs. We also have resources that our people can work on it so that they employ Ghanaians. We will never trouble again. We'll be in Ghana.
So please.
No, Minister, we are not going.
I, as a lead convener, I speak the mind of the people. Because they are saying that not that we are waiting tomorrow. The presence of the minister will equally make a difference. So respectfully, the minister will know it's not there because I know there's a program going on at times. I am privy to that. Say that again. Yes. So I am privy to that information. So respectfully, if you could make a call through, because I know that program will not exceed an hour. I know. So if you could make a call through,
we enter the office. Doesn't come, we enter the office.
We are being very
that's we are leaders. We can control. Nobody will not. Anybody will go against our laws.
With respect, you have the whole Ghana watching you now. The whole world is hearing what you are saying. There is no way the minister will not get to know of your presence here. He is engaged in an equally important national assignment, for which reason we've been delegated to receive you. Just as you are representing the people of Ghana and concerned citizens of Africa, but it's not every citizen of Ghana who is here, and it's not every citizen of Africa who is here. However, you are capable enough to represent them. In the same vein, we are capable enough to represent the minister. Accordingly, accordingly, we're making an appeal to you to present your petition now, which will be equally presented to the minister. Thank you very much.
And then just to add to what you
I know the 9 months program is very important.
South
Africa for South Africa for the minister, foreign minister. We need them immediately to take the petition. We don't know those people there. We don't know them. We don't know those people there. If they are giving the position to them, today we will not live here. My brother, what South Africa people are doing come to Ghanaians, we can do more than them, but we just not. We are peaceful people, that's why we pull down. You understand?
Where is the minister?
Where is the minister? Where is the minister? Where is the minister? That's your Musa, you're a minister. Enough is enough. We need the minister. We don't vote for those people putting their hand on their pockets. We don't know them. We need the minister. If the minister is not around, that's why the deputy has to be around. If we don't see the deputy, then we will not deliver our anything. Then today, we are all sleep here. We will all sleep here to see the minister.
Where is the minister? Where is the minister?
Minister, please take action now.
First of all, let me sincerely apologize on behalf of the minister that we have kept you here for a while. The reason being that this morning we're supposed to have some handover ceremony with the NIMOs, and so we're there when the information got to us that you were here. Because the minister did not want you to waste time here, then he asked some senior directors to attend to you. But we were told that you demanded to see the minister or myself. And so he delegated me to come and receive the petition on his behalf. Let me also thank you for this civilized, matured way of doing things. Like you rightly said, the youth of Ghana, the Ghanaian youth, could have also decided to, as it were, retaliate in a manner that would not be good for us. But you have chosen this path, a path that demonstrates your maturity, a path that demonstrates that Ghanaian youth are well cultured. I have received a petition on behalf of the minister, and he's promised me that as soon as he leaves the NIMOS meeting, he will come and engage us so that we'll look at the contents of your petition. And I can assure you that this government and the minister represent Ghanaians, and Ghanaian interests must always be supreme. And so the appropriate action will be taken within the context of the law. And so once again, let me sincerely thank you and to encourage you to do what you are doing when necessary in a very peaceful manner as you have demonstrated. This makes it easier for all of us to be able to resolve this issue. Assuming you are taken to the street to also retaliate like what others have done, it would have been chaotic, and that would have thrown this country into a different situation. And so once again, I want to thank you that this is the way to go about it. And this government, led by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, represent the youth, represent the interest of Ghanaians. And he and his cabinet will not disappoint you. On this note, thank you.
Have engaged this demonstration with all respect. Now, Mayema and Penyufoglu said there are not shortage of enough youth in Ghana. Near South Africa, Bruno Yellow, Abia, our father, Chief of Staff, please, if you can hear us, we want you to be present. For those of you, if you care to know, your Ministry of Lands, you're the directors by Yampene until the Deputy Minister came. We want our father, the Chief of Staff, or we want our big brother, Felix Pachi, or we want
a deputy chief of staff.
Our standard way.
What we want to let this thing come.
Different political parties. Every MPP. Every NDC. At this moment, it is not about politics as usual. It is about Ghana. And we are committed as youth of Ghana in our common resolve to fight against the spirit of xenophobia. So far, President Mahama Atrasa is a leader. So far, Honorable Kujoto Ablakwa Atrasa is a foreign minister. Yoni Anu Moka Jemu, Omidi Basahara Sona Kofa Mobile. The best threat. So far, Ghana Police Service, you have been with us as our allies. The best threat said the Chief of Staff of Ghana, our father, or his deputy, or Yababa Fellis, Ofosu Kwache, and now say Yababa Standoki, the patrol Ubako should come and receive this petition. Esa said this is a petition that ultimately borders on policy, and because it borders on policy, it rests on the shoulders of the ultimate authority that can satisfy this policy. So far, I want to commend all of us. You have been peaceful. At least South Africa by now, we are sure South Africa for me to say, oh, we are more nipa. Esa say, more ni ya na mo yeti Ghana for. Ba ya de ya nipa etini ye. Eti ya basra say ya mpanyufo a omutie no. Mpanyufo e kasa no mkasa no. E kasa kire wo. And maybe perhaps let me use this opportunity to say, sir, we were careful in making sure that even the composition of leadership will affect all political parties. Abusian, we need a leadership now. Your MPP for me and we support to end this. Yamika don't say, we pre-cross on the contest. I am National Deputy Communications Officer. But me in Castle, me support to NDC. No matter what power we see. Adia Yadia Ghana for Nika and Watu. NDC for CPP for PP for on to about so Ghana for. We will not allow politics to separate us because we are one people and we are Ghanaians. We are calling on leadership
back to Peru, right. And today they are working in Canada. Now, as a rational country with good leadership who understand the wealth we have as a country, I think it would be so sad for we not to see any sense in it that we take over and also start building from one. Maybe in the next 5-10 years, we will be having big mining companies in Ghana that would also start going outside as expatriate companies. We need to start building our own. All we are saying and calling on the leadership of this country for years, maybe other leaders never see the vision or saw the vision coming. Today, the youth that they are educating in Ghana here, they are spending money to fly them outside this continent, right, to go and educate them, are coming back with the knowledge that we need to take over our own mineral consignments. This is all that we are calling for. We don't have no issues with any South African living in Ghana. Maybe we are not going to be animalic as it is, because as we see us, we are not covered with animal skins and whatever. Even if it is to protect culture, acting and sounding like a human being will still make you a human being, regardless of how you look. We are not going to act the same way. And we are calling on the whole of Africa that South Africans for years has been exhibiting this hate against Africans. And we need to practically prove to them that Africa can be built by Africans and for Africans. And for that matter, we are calling on all African countries to start taking care of their mineral resources so that one day their citizens wouldn't be victims of circumstance to be sacked to go back to their countries. Please, Mr. President,
if
we are calling you.
We are calling you out. Please, we have to give out the petition. We are not giving it to an errand guy. We are not giving it out to an errand person.
Ghana police. Ghana police. Baby, I'm because baby, I call you on discuss. I think you're calling him. ya kwa kujina yɛwura inside camp na ɔma babɛgye petition yɛbaeɛ yɛse nipa yɛpɛ sɛ ɔmo babɛgye petition no either chief of staff ne deputy Felix communication minister anaasɛ standobe saa nkurɔfoɔ fɔ nipa fɔ wei emu baako na ɛsɛ ɔbɛgye petition no yɛmpɛ obi biara sisi a yɛgyina ha yɛba yɛspɛnde bɛɛ 1 hour yɛse adeɛ mpanyinfoɔ yɛ cabinet meeting yɛyɛ deɛ no kora yɛkyɛ cabinet meeting paa o because say you go South Africa for na you say resources me you better check pen for say yes mo Tarkwa Gold Fields na ma balances na mo fama Ghana ni ma panyi ba kumpie mla no mo se fama obi dabi na ya kan say ya de ani dia ma panifo bia ya try just 20 minutes so panifo no chief of staff ama deputy ama standogo ama and deputy chief of staff ama you be move akwanim that's all you be move akwanim that's all it's ama 20 minutes ya de ani dia ma obi a ma 20 minutes say so na so ma you be move akwanim ya ko ni ye be da on be move ama where you respect I should dey man pay for because you buy metra yes mo peace out jami show be
that's right on how peaceful protests are done. I'm sure that we have shown them the way. There is a reason why Ghana was first country to have gained independence, if not regained, because we were independent before the white man came. So Ghana was the first country in Africa to have regained independence, in Black Saharan Africa. And there's also a reason why South Africa was the last to have liberated themselves from apartheid. And the point is that Nyansanko and Agenko. So we are people that would say, and now we're on social media. Yes, Remo, how your leaders have been calm, we expect you also to be calm. And see, the best say, but Mahatma Gandhi said that an eye for an eye will make the whole world go blind. So, too many, that means we too near. Then you need to be friend. Now, why and a better white Nancy? It is a dialogue matters. At least our leader, who is President Mahama, respectfully has shown the way, and we applaud him. How far? What's in the Abuya if you want to go back? Now, when we say we are no different regions. It's a be an man joining, but maybe at the next time, we are sure so we are joining. It's a President Mahama Basso for the good leadership and the sweet leadership. I'm not going to travel up with medical far. You are no buyer. Now you say, your mother, you did too many so. And your money, you're here. You see, you South Africa. Our visa free waiver agreement. You're suspended. There be a suspension, you know, and Casade. Mitiati and say, now, we free South Africa, Ghana. Your money, you did say, we free Ghana. I go USA. No, we say Ghana, so your mind. Me also, you decline the petition. Ako Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Honorable Ama Kofibua, Oshe, say a coin no money one. No say about now, so many deputy ministers of Nigeria. You bought Honorable Ama Kofibua, Abaso Pa, and you bought the deputy minister also Abaso. Now, also the can say MTN and $50,000 baby on the company. Tarkwa mine said here, and another paper there, and you'll be at the Sabi President Mahama, the president will be on resume. It's your plan, the answer. You said Tarkwa mine for Lease the Yaso. Yes, sir. I catch them paying for some of them. Now, Mr. President, as your man who said, "Obu e omo munti ana demonstration no ya nye gidi and yes a member asa e Ghana a member wa Ghana pa wo hwe enu anu ye gina yi ye ka se sabi anka enye tutura semu a ye we be fisi e kwa mosque ye we be fisi e kwa sorry ye we be fisi e abosumsumfo na emmomu etoda asomdwenti Kwame Nkrumah kai was it pays no one to joke with the peace and sanctity if like anger of the youth of the Ghanaian. According to Kwame Nkrumah, the anger of Ghanaians gather slowly, but when they are fully gathered, it has a momentum, and nobody can quench it. I don't want us to get to that kind of pinnacle where the youth of Ghana are angry to the extent that they cannot be controlled. And that is why we are leading by example. So if we are youth and you are watching us, you are Ghanaian, you are any African from any parts of Africa, we ask you to do same. This is a non-violent protest, and we believe that this will fight. Finally, if you are a South African and you are in Ghana, there is no cause for alarm. If you are a South African and you are in Ghana, there is no cause for alarm. If you are South African and you are in Ghana, there is no cause for alarm. We cannot serve Africans from Africa. We believe that this is equally your home. We are not animals like your brothers and sister Jacinta who are back in South Africa. We are wiser than Jacinta a million folds, and that is why we are leading by this demonstration. So if you are a South African, please be rest assured, no youth of Ghana is going to enter your shop. No youth of Ghana is going to enter your premises. No youth of Ghana is going to take your cars or take over what belongs to you like they are doing to our brother Sabato somewhere. However, if you are South African in Ghana or any part of Africa and you are against what is going on, we expect that you also join us. We expect that you also do press conferences. We expect that you also do press releases. So that we know that you are fighting. And maybe finally, to President Ramaphosa, we think that you sending envoys across to some countries, even not all countries in Africa, so that we can get back stronger in bilateral ties with South Africa again, is just an afterthought. You were there, Mr. President, when our people were being brutalized and you were silent. Even if you talk, you were only loud in your silence. And now, so at least Ghanaians and the rest of Africa will think that President Ramaphosa is doing something. Of course, we can only believe that President Ramaphosa of South Africa is really standing true to his words by condemning this xenophobic attack if he commands an arrest of the likes of Jacinta and all those criminals that led that nonsense of a negative crusade against our people. If that happened, then we know that indeed South Africa is remorseful. Until then, we are standing by these measures that we are suggesting to government, and we know that someday Africa will win. One of the few women in Ghana.
Mudi petition yaba my peaceful demonstration. Asema esi was South Africa no. Xenophobic attacks e idea obi ani ho. Na ye nyina ye hu adwuma His Excellency John Mahama oye okofa Ghana for ba ene na chese president a odo ne man, president a odo nipa, president a odo Ghana for. Mu petition na mo di aba no. Emu nsem no ade a de bekwa akwato inanim. Obi aso nim say from 2027 he is going to be the AU chairman obehwe African countries on your bedding sawoso. Inti no petition na mo de abeto yanim no. The way amaye no na ye. Maye ni peaceful. And ma anye gidigidi ma anye basabasa. And mo de asem na ba beto yanim. Inti no by all means no ye be present ama president. Na at the end of the day no nhyehyeye bia e wo ho no so no obeye den obema maso ate ye da masepa nyame nhira mo
Tarkwa Gold Fields. Enu na hia ye pa ye brother ya kane ma miensa ba de hia ya ma youth atie si dwom no Tarkwa Gold Fields. Yes, the President of Ghana John Dramani Mahama His Excellency said opportunity odi ama ye wa ma okwan se brabeji ade wi okwa sa ade na onhwe ne first my ya gidi se obetima ye ho adwuma
Ghana for betima ye
2027 there say wa anya sa ade ndia ya kan ya send this be ko opposition adabi anu de ye won ya to no say wa anya sa adwuma no
opposition the language.
Obey until and what say boss obey. That's all. Obey, that's all.
Okay, we no ye ni say Sabi. Enye say Sabi ye de wo hye Emma president Masa Mike. Enye say ye de wo hye Emma president. Because already president has shown the way. Already the minister has shown the way. Enye nwanwa say the whole of Africa same way to yen. yeah president and the D kind coffin microphone by. So at least you commending no penny for say a good boy will get a push. Aha, but near me no SCBB Bruni Becca say sarcasm. Send a bear president who say yeah the nibre and Shako you be a sebi higher crown.
Sure.
But the point we are saying is say Nasan kame NDC pure mainly fa a yibra. Nasan kana by Nasan NDC bana and to where the Ghana matenti mame ya ho adwuma emaye. We kra yasanka aban kra na mayeska. Ni yes a demonstration we. Wahu we wa kan say me number o make us me ba you.